Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. I just wanted to make a quick video kind of talking about this. So Alan, one of our resident Dokkan Twitter trolls, just puts up a, quick little tweet right there, next Dokkan Fest exclusive predictions. Now, what is funny about this is, outside of something really, early, which, I don't know, would maybe be something along the lines of, like, oh, the next Dokkan Fest will be Daima, so they, like, announce it super far ahead of time, unusually, right? We're probably not gonna find out what the next Dokkan Fest exclusive is, probably until, like, the 27th or 28th or something like that, probably. So we're still 2 weeks away from the next Dokkan Fest. Gohan and Piccolo come out in 3 hours. I will be live. I'm gonna put this video up right away. And then I, of course, will be live. We'll go ahead and Rainbow, Gohan, and Piccolo. They definitely seem like they're going to be pretty good. Then we're going to be moving into World Tournament. They announced the global maintenance. That's when we're going to get the update. That's going to be for next week after the World Tournament. And then we'll get all the version Z, like, kind of like stuff, like the Saiyan Saga characters and stuff like that after that. So we kind of know what's coming up. But I just right here followed up. Here's the last 4 Halloween Dokkan Fest. Now, I do have bad news, or maybe it could be good news, right? This is usually the worst celebration of the year for JP Dokkan. Now, global players, we're synced. This may be the worst celebration of the year. Typically, this is the one that has the least amount of stuff to do. So, if people are thinking about, like, taking a little break from Dokkan or something like that, now is a good time. Remember, I am, like, the #1 Dokkan guy, but I'm also Mr., play the game if you're having fun. Don't force yourself to play. Now could be a good time for people to kind of, take like a quick breather from the game and then, check back in when the December Carnival comes out, or maybe the Heroes characters are fun, or, maybe New Year's Dual Dokkan Fest is cool. And then, of course, we'll have 10th anniversary in January. But here's what the last 4 Halloween Dokkan Fest characters were. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which was shocking. I remember this waking up to V-Jump leaks, and it's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It's stunning that they used him as, like, just like a monthly Dokkan Fest. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who has, like, 7 minutes of screen time or something like that, right? Like, it's like, obviously, they're going to do another Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It's going to be Dokkan original territory at this point, but still stunning that he was one of those. So he was really good when he came out. He was probably the best TUR. It's one of those things where, like, Tech Ultimate Gohan aged way better than this guy, but this guy was probably just, like, outright stronger when they first, were both out. Remember, things happen like that. A character comes out and dominates the content, but then as things get tougher, other characters might just age better. Then 2021 was Trunks. Poor Trunks. Trunks was pretty fun for a little bit, and then Red Zone just wiped him out. Along with most of the end of 2021 characters, they just got blown out of here. Trunks has one of the worst designed kits we've ever seen as well. From one of these Dokkan Festival exclusive characters. If we take a look at what this kid is rocking, it is so ass, man. I think he's fine in base. His entire transformation is just shit. I remember, when they EZA characters, they do keep the spirit of the character the same. I got no clue, man, what we could expect to see with this guy. Because, do you know how bad he's going to be, potentially, if, like, all this shit is still the same? This never made any sense, ever. The absolute earliest you could have this guy was turn 5. And, they never allow you to do that type of stuff. In this year, the 9th anniversary events, we were able to get, like, attack down and defensive down and stuff like that. But look at all these abilities that do nothing. It made no sense. I have no idea what they were thinking with this guy. But his base form was pretty good, I thought. So there's that. He was the rare character who was better in base, probably. There's that. Bardock in 2022... he ended up being a bit of a stinker. His scouter is still pretty interesting, but, if we had to give him a thumbs up or thumbs down, he's probably a thumbs down. And then Gohan and Piccolo, I kind of hated that character a lot. It's one of those things where, like, if things work well, they could be super good, but if it doesn't work well, you got an L on your head. Now, what's funny is, so if we take a look at like the quotes and replies, yeah, perfect. Thank you, Sahal. Thank you. That's the exact sentiment that a lot of people were getting. I saw another great, Minato. We've got Spark and Zero. Again, I do think that's a good idea. Burnout. Dokkan is about to hit 10 fucking years. So, I mean, if you need a break from the game, I think that's natural and normal and makes a ton of sense, right? I'm not the big Dokkan guy who's like, no, guys, you gotta be playing the game every second of every day like it's your job. No, play the game when you're having fun. There was another, yes, perfect. This is exactly what I was looking for right here. I ain't getting on Dokkan for a bit. Nothing wrong with that. But, with Dokkan, or with Twitter, it's just like, 4 images is still the limit, right? What's funny is we've got this. If we go back the 3 years before this, though, 2019 is this guy, 2018 is this guy, and 2017 is this guy. So it's like Halloween, now we're on kind of a stinker in a row. But back then, it was Super Vegito, Metal Cooler, who was like the #1 TUR when he came out, STR Cooler, who was the #1 TUR when he came out, and then Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who was the #1 TUR when he came out. So it's like there's 2 different tales we have here. There's back in the day where they were all insane, and then they kind of really, really tapered off with some of these Halloween Dokkan Fest exclusives. So I don't know. What could we expect to see? I mean, it's hard to say. What could be coming for the next Dokkan Fest. I'm probably not going to go too in-depth here. I just more so wanted to kind of just like, I felt like seeing some of the replies and stuff like that a lot of people made. I felt like this could be a good, kind of like video to just kind of like cover this and the history of the Halloween celebration. And I've been saying it a lot. Frost. The funny thing is, October Halloween Dokkan Fest, I truly am on board with basically anything people are going to put out. Because this is a quiet time of the year for Dokkan. Frost, I saw people throw up Android 18, I think is fine. Again, my boy Dave said Baby right here. Baby would be pretty, I think I would like them to save Baby for a dual Dokkan Fest, though. Maybe like Super Saiyan 3 Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then Baby for like the New Year's dual Dokkan Fest or something like that would be really good. I should point this out. I will tell you guys, I want to say 99% chance. Actually, Gogeta is not what I wanted to search up. Let's search up Vegeta. That's what I want to search up. I would say there's a 99% chance we're going to be getting some type of GT like celebration between now and somewhere around February 20th when this character gets their EZA. Let's just actually pull it up one more time and let's look at just the day. Well, no, I'd need to go to the JP one for the proper day. Maybe 6 pages back, 5 pages. I'm looking for Evolution Blue Vegeta or UI Goku. So these guys, their EZA, February 22nd of 2024. So right around then is when, we can get rid of Trunks, when this character is going to be getting their EZA. So Dokkan does patterns until they don't do patterns, right? Right now, they are kind of like getting a real pattern going with these anniversary LR EZAs during the anniversary. As you guys know and have seen, Evolution Blue Vegeta and HL UI Goku have dominated Dokkan they have dominated the game. That is not an exaggeration to say that these two have dominated this game all year. So I do expect kind of the same thing to happen with LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the LR Gods. I think that they're probably going to show up as better than everything we have in game right now. LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the LR Gods. I do think so. And they typically have a good situation they come into too, right? So like where they started, I thought that the 3rd anniversary LR EZAs were very good and the 4th anniversary LR EZAs were very good at the time and stuff like that. But I felt like the 5th anniversary LR EZAs is where they got super crazy. And that would be, Vegito Blue and Gogeta Blue. They were on kind of like the team or something. I mean, Power Wishes was kind of like the anniversary category, but like that whole like final trump card was a real thing. Like the Blue Fusions were on the leader skills of the 8th anniversary LRs. So it's so funny. I see so many people talking about like, oh, Namek and stuff like that. Whatever the 10th anniversary LR leader skills is, I think it's going to have both of these characters on it. So whatever like character, like again, I've seen people throw out like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Namek Goku and stuff like that. I would imagine that it's going to have a big impact with these two. Like, they're going to want these two to have a huge impact on the teams. Look at this year, right? Goku and Vegeta were on Superhero. Superhero ended up being, you know, pretty much the dominant team of the year. So it's like, if we take a look at some of these teams down here, this is probably, like, one of the 4 is going to be huge from this. I mean, I guess, like, for, like, Namek Goku, which I've seen a lot of talk about, like, certainly he could be a transforming, you know, during battle and get that. But, like, these, you know, these are your categories that you're looking at right here. And that's exactly the point I was going to add, kind of a long-winded way to get to this point. I think we're going to get a GT celebration between now and when this guy Easy Ace. I think so. Because they're going to want, not only do they want to respect the LRE, like, characters, right, that, you know, 10th anniversary units, let's just say Super Vegeta and Super Gogeta, because to me that would be like the most obvious, like, makes a ton of sense. You know, they want to make sure that those characters are good throughout the year, which is what we've seen every year, right? And then it seems like they really care about these LR EZAs too. Like, they just want to make sure that these anniversary characters that have the best animations, you know, the trailers, the hype, all that type of stuff, introduce new mechanics in the game. They want these characters to also be crazy throughout the year. So, you know, I would not be shocked if, you know, we do get quite a bit of GT stuff, or even if 10th anniversary itself had a huge GT presence. I do think so. So, when we're speaking about GT stuff, I think we are going to start to see GT be a real thing as we get a little bit closer. So, let me know what you guys think. Again, I kind of wanted to just do a quick video, just like kind of like talking about this tweet, seeing how people were talking about it. It's just because it is funny. Okay, yeah. So Vector likes them. It is funny because a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, doesn't really look too good," right? But like the couple of years before that, we're all very, very hype. Who knows what it is that we're actually gonna get? I'm not really too sure right now. I don't think that there's any real hint or clue or anything. I don't think that the like the tutorial revamp Saiyan Saga stuff is necessarily a hint towards the next celebration. So, you know, we will see what's going to go ahead and happen. So let me know what you guys would like to see as the next Dokkan Fest. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.